Welcome back, everyone, for another session. Um, I'm going to go over what we did last session just to refresh your memory. Um, so, last session, um, you all worked together to request um, some griffin tail hair from the griffins that you rescued. Um, there was some contention as Molly asked for a few more hairs than the rest of the party wanted to take. Eventually, Betty got a few more hairs for Molly. The party then traveled to the final location to gather the final ingredient, which are the glowing mushrooms. When you guys get to the caves you're supposed to enter, there had been some earthquakes and that had caused uh, the path that you're supposed to take to cave in. Um, and so you guys ended up searching a bit to find an alternate entrance into the mountain, which you guys did. And then you entered and found that they were some ancient ruins. Exploring the ancient ruins a bit, you found a room where a faint blue glow could be seen emanating from a hole in the ground. Um, as you guys planned to delve deeper into the ruins, Molly locked the door behind everyone and left y'all uh, locked in this cave system. However,
Bitch.
yes. Uh, however, Molly didn't notice that Blue had slipped out and was watching her from the dark. Um, so, you all are now locked in these ruins. I believe Danny and Folly are still up on like that initial first level, and Harvey and Betty had plunked down to the level below. Um, let's see. I'm gonna go. I'll start with uh, Harvey and Betty. When you guys get down there, you see that you're in a pretty barren uh, kind of room, and there's a bunch of rubble on the ground and also a bunch of cobwebs. Uh, there are two rooms on either end of, or I'm sorry, there's two doors on either end of this room. Um, one side, very, very bright blue glow emanating from it. The other way, it's very dark. Um, yeah.
Did we? So that we only entered through like a hole in the ground, and I know that you described the door that Molly slammed as being like a large, kind of like heavy door. So would we be able to hear it when she slammed it shut?
Yes. Yes, you would.
I'm probably just gonna shout up like, um, "Hey there, everything good up there?"
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting, I think, for a response because I'm definitely also like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I would probably say, like, yeah, things are great.
Molly
Um,
abandoned us and Molly abandoned us and locked us in.
I
Does
was
that
gonna
mean we're
ease
not?
into it. I was gonna ease in.
Does
I
that
don't.
mean we're not getting paid?
Not the thing we should be worrying about right now. We're
Um,
locked in.
the answer to that question determines what we can do about this situation.
Uh, Beans. Um, I remember I used a rope to get down there for my last dungeon supplies. Can I climb back up?
Yeah.
I would like to follow.
Yeah. You guys
Uh,
climb up the rope. I don't see any need for you guys to roll anything for this. Um, and you guys are now back in the room with Folly and Danny. Um, that is locked.
Danny, you know how you turned into a cockroach there a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Think you can turn into a cockroach and get through the bars?
You know, it's always can you turn into a cockroach and not like do you want to turn into a cockroach? And like I just feel like, from my perspective as a cockroach, everything is horrible, everything is danger, and I hate it so much. So I was just would like you to take that into consideration.
A- As soon as Danny ends that thought, um, you all hear a loud explosion off in the distance, and there's a little bit of shaking. Some dust falls down a little bit. Um, that's it. Please continue.
Okay.
So, in answer to your question, yes, I can, but given the option, I would just much prefer to turn into a maggot. It's just a way more elegant creature.
What about a spider?
Yeah, I could turn into a spider. There are spiders in the Blasted Wasteland.
No, I'm just saying that like a maggot probably wouldn't really do the trick here. But if there's another small insect that is similar in size to a cockroach, I don't see any reason why that wouldn't do the trick.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Give me like 1 second. I have to like think like a spider. And then she's just going to like stare straight ahead for like 5 seconds. And I will go ahead and roll.
Perfect.
Yeah.
While they're staring, I'm gonna look at Folly and say, "Where's Blue?"
I didn't see where Blue went. He must have been outside the door when Molly locked it. I mean, he's not in here, so.
Like, thinking about the explosion.
Oh no.
He's a smart dog. He'll figure it out.
Oh. How's it going, Danny?
I am a spider, and I got an 11, so I have a little time to be a spider.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
What do you want to do now that you're a spider?
I would like to just skitter up the door and through the bars, because there's bars in the door, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, I just want to do that and then go out to the other side.
Okay.
And then use my second hold to just turn back, because I don't think I need to be a spider once
Okay.
I'm out.
That sounds totally cool. You
Cool.
turn back into your halfling shape. When you do, you all hear another explosion and a little bit more rumbling.
Fantastic.
I want to run up to the bars and grab the bars and I'll be like, Danny, look at me, Danny. Where's my dog, Blue?
No. Oh no.
Yeah, give me 1 second, and then I want to just like wander around the outer chamber, just be like, here, boy.
You don't hear anything. No
Okay.
dog rushes up to you.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, what's the priority here, guys? Should I be rescuing you? Should I be rescuing Blue?
Get us out, please.
Okay. How?
Perfect. Love it. Okay, to remind you, I believe we said that the lock. Oh, did I say this? I guess I can tell you now. I'm pretty sure I said that last session the lock was a padlock. type. So the lock on the door is a padlock.
Okay. And here's a question. My shillelagh, I think I brought it into the secondary room with us, right?
I would assume so. I'm pretty sure Folly gave your shillelagh back to you. So
Okay.
you should have had it.
Okay. Here's another question. When I shapeshift and then I shapeshift back, I still have all my stuff, right? Because otherwise I'd just be naked all the time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you get to retain all of your gear and equipment when you shapeshift. I don't think you have access to it in your like spider form, but but I believe it like morphs with you, and then you get it all back when you retake your form.
Oh, okay. Heck yeah. Then I would like to use my shillelagh to try to like bust the padlock.
Okay, cool. That is going to be a hack and slash.
Sorry, that's Dex.
That is your druid. No, it's strength.
Okay. 9.
Ooh. Let's see. Normally this is attacking an enemy. I think. Let's see. You're attacking with your shillelagh. I mean, you do it. I was just trying to see. 7 and 9 is usually you do it, but there's a complication. But since you're attacking padlock and you did it. I'm struggling to come up with a complication that would be appropriate.
Why?
There's conditions that you can take to your various stats.
Oh, like okay.
Like weakened, shaky, sick, that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
I can't be weakened by a padlock. I'll never live it down.
I mean, it could look like you just hit it slightly wrong, and I don't know if you probably haven't done this in a while, but you ever like taken like a stick and like hit it against something, and it was like way harder than you thought, and it kind of like jars your bones. I think
Yeah.
I think that's what happens to you, and so yeah, go ahead and take the weak debility. But I think I want because normally a debility you can't remove until downtime. But I think I don't want to make it that long lasting. So instead, it's going to be take -1, -1 forward on your next hack and slash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was a tough lock. It didn't look tough, but it was.
Nah, you just hit it at a weird angle, and it like
Okay.
shivered all the way up your arms.
Just
Cool.
imagine some Looney Tunes when they like try to hit something and it doesn't break, and then they do the whole like vibration thing like through their entire body.
Yeah, exactly. Great, yeah. You guys, or I'm sorry, Danny opened up the padlock with barely an issue. And I mean, the door's unlocked. What do you guys want to do?
Leave.
Okay. Harvey leaves the room. What do the rest of you do?
I'm gonna whistle for Bleu.
There is still no response from Bleu.
Shoot. Maybe he's tracking Molly.
That's very optimistic of you, Danny. I think we're down to 1 light source right now, so I want to cast light on something. I want to cast light on my small bow that I have, just so we have that additional source of light, so we can try to use that to figure a way out of here.
Okay, excellent. For cantrips, you can just cast cantrips, right? Pretty sure that's.
I don't think so. I don't think it works the same way it does in D&D. So light is considered a rote, but I'm pretty sure I still have to roll for that.
Oh, right. I just forget. Yeah. So go ahead and roll.
It just means that it doesn't. Yeah.
I don't think
it just means that it doesn't count towards my limit of the number of spells I know.
Yes. I should have read up on the cleric a little bit more. I just don't know because I know with like your other spells, if you roll poorly, you can like forget it. And I was just wondering if that was also the same for rotes.
I am not super clear on that, to be honest.
Okay, that's fine. I can always come up with another complication.
There are always other complications. Okay, and that is an 8.
Okay, so that is a partial success. What happens is you lose control of the color, and it is a very garish green.
Great.
Truce.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant green. It kind of makes everyone look sickly.
Goes great with the blue mushrooms and the purple shillelagh light.
Yeah, you're definitely. It's very Halloween, up in these ruins.
Great.
Like a laser tag arena.
Yes, Betty.
I have an ability called Hunt and Track. I would like to use that to try to follow, because it says I can use it to follow the trail of any creature. So I would like to use it on Bleu.
Okay. Do you have to roll for it?
Yeah. I'm gonna burn one of my inspirations. I feel strongly about this. And then 9. My roll.
Okay. Okay. That's perfect because that kind of flows into the complication.
On effect plus, you follow the creature's trail until there's a significant change in its direction or mode of travel.
Perfect. You are able to follow Blue's trail. You can using the 2 light sources that are nearby. You're able to follow its Blue's little paw prints in the dust of these ruins until you get to the entrance that you guys used. But when you get there, it is caved in. There are a bunch of rock and boulder blocking your path out of the caves / ruins. And that is also where your trail ends. The trail seemingly leads beyond the impasse.
Shit.
Always with these fucking rocks.
Bleu got out before the cave-in, which means I bet this cave-in was caused by those mysterious explosions. That's just a little thing you call deductive reasoning.
Wow there, Danny. They don't make them smarter than you.
So what do we do?
Question. I assume it's impractical to just dig our way out. Are there like too many rocks in the way, or?
Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I'm not going to say no, but I will say it will take a considerable amount of time and effort. So it's definitely possible.
Okay.
But you would lose. It would take some time, and I'd probably make each of you roll something.
We might lose track of Molly.
Yeah.
Do we have a faster option available to us? I don't really think so.
Let's see. I don't want to guide you guys, so I'll let you guys discuss amongst yourselves.
What if we split into 2 teams? Oh, shoot. Maybe we shouldn't, but okay. I don't want it to be wasted effort digging these rocks if there's another exit, but I don't want to be wasted effort searching for an exit if we can dig these rocks. That's how I feel about it. With that said, rock mode, and then I'm gonna like turn into my rock person.
This is great. Danny, you're doing great. We love you.
That's a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So that means you just take one hold, right?
I get 2 holds.
Yeah. Oh, you get 2 hold on an 8 on a mixed success. Okay.
7 to 9.
That's awesome. Do you get 3 or 4 hold then on a success?
On a 10 plus 3.
Okay. Very cool.
I want to try to cast Guidance. Symbol of your deity appears before you and gestures toward the direction or course of action your deity would have you take, then disappears. It seems like we kind of have 2 options here, dig our way out or look for another exit.
Yeah.
And I think Folly is going to very quietly under their breath start praying, you know?
I like that.
That is an 11.
Oh, okay. Let me. That's way cool. Let me just check out that spell to see the specific language. You said guidance, right? Oh no, that's a.
Yeah, it's a rote. Yeah,
it's a rote. Nice. Okay. I feel like there are 2 ways, and I don't necessarily want to stop you from either. But, no. Okay. This you're asking your god, and this is what your god is suggesting to you. And you see some mushrooms sprout up, leading you back to where the glowing mushrooms are.
I see.
And then the mushrooms kind of shrivel up and fall over. They're dead.
Your god wants you to do psychedelics.
Hey, pretty cool god, huh? Are we? Is everyone else but Danny just kind of standing and like trying to decide what to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, Folly is gonna turn back around. I think Folly's just kind of been doing their usual kind of praying. With I think they still have the symbol of Aster, but turns around very brightly and is like, "Well, this looks pretty impassable. I think we should look for another exit. I've got a good feeling about this."
Danny's been like frantically digging this whole time. Just stop. Like, what?
I mean, look, this exit was hidden already. If we were able to find this one exit really quickly, even though it wasn't marked on a map, there must be others, right?
It's an okay point.
Thank you.
There is another exit in this room, if I remember right, or another like doorway that we never went through.
Oh, there is, but just to be clear, the guidance spell was definitely.
I don't know that.
I know you don't know that. I was just making sure that. Okay, yes, there is another room that you guys have not explored.
Yes. Yeah. No, I am definitely aware that we are being pointed in the other direction, but unfortunately, Harvey isn't. So I'd be like, well, there's this doorway that like we haven't really gone through. Maybe we go see where that leads us.
You mean the door that spider came through?
No. Okay. Yes.
Oh, were there 2? There might have been 2 that you take. There's technically, I guess, yes. There is the one that the spider came through, and then there is the one on the side that Harvey explored that you guys didn't go through.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, not the spider one. I think Folly is trying to think of a convincing reason to tell Harvey to go back into the room that we were just locked in.
Out of character, you could ask Harvey if he's eaten one of the mushrooms yet.
That's a good point. Thank you, Zach. Harvey, you're really curious about trying new foods, right? You ate those disgusting looking goblin berries.
Yeah.
I mean, I I don't know a whole lot about what exactly these mushrooms are used for. I know they're used by the League. Have you considered maybe they might give you some kind of special power or special strength that could help us?
Or more importantly, take the mushrooms away from the town who was shorting us our pay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head back to the mushrooms and probably notice the newly sprouted ones.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Because the only place I know of is that room.
I mean, there weren't that many, but I guess you could notice them.
I mean,
I don't think I don't think it would take a discern reality.
Weren't there that many in general? That's kind of the reason that I'm saying that, is that like you made it sound like the room had like a very sparse amount.
Yeah, I mean on the floor you guys are, there were no mushrooms until and then when Folly cast their spell, they weren't the blue and glow ones, but they were mushrooms that like popped up to, you know.
Oh, I'm definitely noticing some random mushrooms. Like
okay.
Just those I recognize. I'm gonna just a quick snap.
but no further thought.
Yeah, and I'm gonna climb back down the rope towards the blue mushrooms, and I want to eat one.
Okay. Does everyone else?
I'm gonna follow him.
Perfect. Betty and Danny.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. You guys all travel over to the room that Molly locked you in. Drop down into the hole. When you guys drop down, you're in kind of a more empty-ish cavern, or not cavern, but like another room of these ruins. Two doors. One's obviously filled with the glowing blue mushrooms. It feels like Harvey is leading the way. So when you head into the room with the glowing blue mushrooms, it is quite cavernous. Blue mushrooms glowing everywhere. This room is lit up. There are a bunch of mushrooms. You can even see across this chamber is like a hole that has been caved in. Presumably that is where the original path entered into this chamber. But there's plenty of mushrooms.
The only exit?
Well, there's the other door that doesn't have the mushrooms in. There's the other way that you guys have not yet explored.
Have I eaten a mushroom yet?
Have you eaten a mushroom yet?
Can I eat a mushroom? I would like to eat a mushroom.
Yes. You do eat a mushroom. I did not have a plan for the taste of these mushrooms, so I'm going to leave that up to you, Zach. How do these mushrooms taste?
These mushrooms are pretty standard. I feel like if they were actually tasty, this cave would have been cleared out a long time ago. Yeah, they're not bad. But they're not anything special. I personally don't like mushrooms, so I don't really know how to describe them.
For sure.
But yeah, they're okay.
Okay. Let me see. Another thing though is you feel a bit tingly. Go ahead and take a +1 forward to your next anytime you use dexterity. You're feeling pretty good. You're feeling very
light on my feet.
Yeah, light on your feet. Exactly. That's a good way of putting it.
How many other mushrooms are there? And can I take some?
Okay.
I was going to take some.
Perfect. Yeah, there's a bunch. You guys could not take them all.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna take as many as I reasonably can. How many can I reasonably take?
I mean, I'm not gonna give you like a number, but do you have a bag? So like however much you want to fill up a bag, you know.
Nope, don't have a bag. I took scale mail or scale armor instead of adventuring gear. So
I mean, hmm. So you did. I feel like everyone though must have a backpack, right? Like you aren't just like sleeping on the ground.
oh, that's fair.
We're all carrying like rations and
Yeah.
Yeah.
other stuff.
You have a backpack. It might not have all of the goods of an adventuring gear, but it has some of the basics.
Just
Okay,
a regular
cool.
satchel.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna take one arrow and just make a shish kebab of like 12 of these things, and then just like hang it from my hip.
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool.
yeah. I
Gives
feel
you-
like my
it's like-
back. Oh,
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say it's like a
No.
little. It's like a little glow stick.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I
Zach.
realistically feel like my backpack literally just has a pillow or something to lay my head on.
Uh,
I'm
perfect.
cold-blooded. I don't get it. I don't get cold.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not
So I'm just gonna fill the rest of my bag with mushrooms.
Nice. Okay. Perfect.
What if
Cold-blooded.
people in real life work like that? You just pick up whatever you find on the ground and then eat and or store it.
Yeah,
I
it's
think we did for a while.
yeah. We did for a while. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but that was back when we were dumb.
I mean, we were smart enough to pick up the goods. Harvey has filled his backpack full of the mushrooms. Betty has the shish kebab glow stick, and also presumably another bag of mushrooms. What do you guys want to do? You guys are searching for an exit out of these caves.
Can I scan for any nooks or like tunnels that might lead out of here? Like not necessarily. Like I'm not necessarily looking to see if there's another full-on exit, just another pathway that would take us further. You know?
From the mushroom cave?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just throwing this out there again. There is the other door that you guys haven't gone through. So I don't know if like that's what you're looking for, or if like you're trying to just
Okay,
seriously,
maybe we should. Maybe we should go back to the other door, guys.
because like this one is pretty. It's just full of mushrooms. You can pretty easily see things because the glow is so bright. I'm not even gonna like make you roll for this. Like, there you don't see any tunnels out
Oh,
out of this
okay.
chamber. Yeah,
So
not
it's
one.
dead
Yeah,
end.
Dead-ended. Sick. All right, guys. So there, I did see another exit tunnel thing. Do we want to go check that out?
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna go through the other door, or the other entryway.
You got it.
Great. So let's see. You have Folly's green glowing bow, Danny's purple glowing shillelagh, Betty's blue glowing glow stick for light.
I'm in
Oh.
in rock form, so I don't have access to my shillelagh.
There is no shillelagh. Yes, perfect. You're still in rock form. That's excellent. I love that. Okay, yeah. So you guys go in through that doorway, and what you see is another chamber filled with stalactites and stalagmites. But there is spider webs everywhere. Spider webs on the floor, spider webs on the stalagmites, spider webs on the ceiling. You can also see sacks of spider eggs in some nooks and crannies. That is what you see upon entering this chamber.
Do we see or can we like see or hear anything moving in here? Are there any adult spiders?
You do, at this point, you do hear some skittering, but you don't see anything.
Hate to hear some skittering.
Yep. Not good.
Why do we hear skittering?
You guys, that chamber that you entered into, filled with spider webs everywhere, coating the ground, coating the stalagmites, coating the walls, and there's also some spider XX.
I would like to roll to bring up my burning brand.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna to whip it out, just have it on hand. Yeah, go for it.
Well, I mean, not quite. There is like a secondary action to this.
Oh, okay.
Because you said it's like filled with spider webs, right?
It is.
Like there's hella.
There's a bunch. There's also you also hear skittering, so there are definitely spiders that you cannot see.
Okay, so I got a 10. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
10,
that's a full
Constitution.
Yeah, that's a full success.
Yeah, I mean the tags don't really matter. More the fact that it's on fire and we're around webs. And I just want to start kind of clearing the way.
Okay, is your goal to clear a path for you guys, or to set all the webs on fire?
Mostly the first, partially the second, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yes. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. You start doing that. The fire kind of goes out of. I mean, you're okay with this, is what it sounded like, but it definitely is clearing a path for you to walk through the webs without getting caught in them. But it also kind of flares out a little bit in certain places.
Definitely that is what I was hoping to achieve.
Perfect. Yeah, that definitely gets the notice of some spiders, and I think you all are going to be surrounded by 3 adult spiders. One is coming at you from the front, one's coming at you from the side, and one is kind of coming at you from behind.
I have a question as prelude to an action.
Perfect. Let me know. What's up?
Are giant spiders the same species as regular spiders?
They are spiders. So species, I'm pretty sure, is the very specific version of it. Like a species of spider is like a black widow. And these are the species are giant spider, right? But they do come from the family of spiders.
They're the same genus.
Yeah, my taxonomy is not the greatest, but I think genus is probably
yes.
Oh,
I do quite a bit of animal looking up. Of monster creation and whatnot, and trying to keep themes together.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have an ability that lets me understand any animal native to my land, and we did say that spiders are one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. I can only understand them. I can't talk back to them, using this ability.
That's fun.
That is fun.
I love that.
Okay. Do you have to roll anything for that, or you just can understand them?
It's just passive.
Oh, that is excellent. Okay. Yeah. Then Danni, you can hear the adult spiders say, let's see, protect the eggs, kill the intruders. But also in the distance, you hear kind of a louder voice that is just basically screaming, protect the eggs.
Do spiders have queens? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to share with the group. Just be like, yeah, these spiders are intent upon our deaths and also protecting the eggs. There appears to be a larger spider somewhere further in the caves directing them to protect the eggs. So we don't have to do the griffin thing where we try to use diplomacy. We can just fight.
Oh, fantastic. Is anybody currently not holding a light source?
Yeah,
It was literally.
Danny's still in your rock form, yeah?
Yeah, well, I have 2 holds, so I think I've used them, right?
Oh,
Holds are
uh,
like turns, aren't they?
no, holds are like when you do something specific. So like
Oh,
if you
okay.
want, yeah, so you from my recollection, you haven't done anything specifically with your rock form, so you could totally still be in your rock form. But if you want to drop that, you can totally do that as well.
Okay. Yeah, so if I still have 2 things to do in my rock form, I would like to go to the nearest like clutch of eggs and just kind of like squish it like a mortar and pestle type deal,
Oh,
grind them down to nothing.
you're gonna destroy the egg sacs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Hmm.
mean, you don't even have to roll for that. But you do hear a screeching. Actually, everyone hears the
Okay.
screeching. Uh, uh, yeah, in the darkness. And s since you did that, the closest adult spider near you is going to attack you. Um, you are still in your rock form, though, right?
Yeah. And I'm just
Uh,
like, but I'm in my person form, so I'm still like penetrable, but I can turn into a literal rock to be less penetrable. But I just am gonna like shout as I'm there, like, I've drawn them to me, so do with that what you will.
um, yeah. So one of the spiders is going to jump on you and try and sink its fangs into you. Um,
Okay.
go ahead and take 1d6 damage. Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
take 1d6 damage.
No opportunity to resist that because, like,
Since sometimes I get to make a move, and since Danny
mm,
was doing stuff,
mhm.
I'm just gonna make this move.
Okay, cool, cool. Sorry, I just genuinely like, yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah, because Danny had been doing stuff, and so I kind of just made a move.
Okay, for sure.
And
Okay.
I don't even have my armor, so that's something.
Well, do you normally have armor? Because I mean, you're in your rock
Yeah.
form, so like I don't think that you should have no armor. You still have what? You still have. I want to say you still have your armor, definitely in your rock form. Um,
Oh, okay. Cool,
yeah.
cool, 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 cool.
Question: How far is Danny and the spider that just attacked Danny from me?
I mean, you all were in a pretty close group, right? As you were kind of walking
Yeah,
through this chamber. Uh,
but Danny did break off to destroy the egg sac, and I'm not sure how far away that is situated from us.
how about you tell me what you want to do, and then depending on how you roll, that might factor into it.
Um, yeah, no. So frankly, it's just that I want to attack the spider. I'm just trying to make sure they're like within range.
Oh, I see. I would say yes. I don't think. Yeah, you could definitely get within range to
Cool.
attack the spider.
And I still have that +1 forward, right?
On your dexterity, yes.
12.
On your hack and slash,
Mm-hmm.
excellent. Yep, go ahead and deal damage.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't add dexterity to damage, right?
No, you do not. You just roll your dice.
11.
You got an 11?
I rolled a 10, and then because I was using my burning brand and took the +1 damage tag.
Hot damn. Fighters are nuts. Okay. Yeah. Uh, can you describe how you dispose of this spider?
Oh, I one-shotted the spider.
You did one shot the spider. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, Danny, do you make me aware that you're in pain?
Uh, yeah, I would probably cry out in my grit like rock voice, which sounds like gravel.
Yeah, so I'm like making my swirly fire tornado with my flail, and I hear Danny, and I just let it drop, shoot a glance over, and just swam it to the side, just throwing the spider into the already crushed egg sacs.
Oh, nice. Okay. So okay, gross. It's very juicy over there now. Um,
And now cooking a little.
yes, and now how does it smell?
Mm.
Uh, Harvey, you're the connoisseur of
Not
spiders.
good.
Not good. Okay.
It's not good because it's not cooking properly, so it's the smell of like, 1/5 cooked meat, but
Oh,
mostly
Mm.
rotting.
yeah. Okay. Gross. Love it.
Burnt eggs.
Burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. Yeah, okay. I see. Not good.
Yeah, it smells more like meat byproduct than actual meat.
Oh. Um, Folly. What are you doing?
Um, as a reminder, yeah, from last session, I believe I took when I was attacked by that adolescent spider, I took poisoned, which
Oh,
I think
you're still dealing with.
still poisoned. Yeah. Let's see. Have these other two spiders made a move at us yet?
No, they are definitely they're definitely trying to. Um, they're like a little bit afraid of the fire, from Harvey's weapon, uh, but they are definitely looking at you guys and, you know, ready to go at you.
Okay. I am gonna try to shoot one of them.
Oh, okay. What are you shooting them with?
Just with the small bow and the arrows I took from the Griffin poachers.
Oh, solid. Okay, excellent. Yeah, go ahead and roll a volley.
Okay. Um, that is an 8.
Cool. So that is a partial success,
Mhm.
which means that you get to suffer one of the consequences from volley, which are you either lose some ammo, you have to move to get the shot, or you take minus 1d6 damage. Let's see. I think you have to move to get in a good shot, and I think you kind of, in order to do so, without like really thinking about it, you step into some webbing that hadn't been cleared by Harvey,
Mhm.
and so your movements are going to be a little hampered until you step out of the webbing. But you get your shot in, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Well, I rolled a nat 1 on damage, which is minus 1d4. So
Oh.
I also rolled a 1 on the 1d4, but result is I do 0 damage.
Yeah. Yep. It glances up the spider. The arrow. It looks like it's going right for it, but the angle that it was going, it just did not penetrate the spider, and it glances off without dealing any damage. And you are also in a sticky situation. Betty, what are you doing?
How many spiders can I currently see?
You can currently see 2. One Folly almost shot at, and one that is looking at you.
One's looking straight. How close is the one looking at me?
That is a good question. I would say it's probably within reach.
Okay. And when I took those weapons off, when we took the weapons off the poachers, were any of the melee weapons like finesse weapons at all? Is the dagger a finesse weapon?
I was gonna say I think daggers are finesse weapons.
Because I looked it up in the book and I wasn't sure.
I'm gonna say daggers are finesse weapons. I feel like spears might be versatile.
Thrown. You can throw them.
You're right. I think they're thrown, huh? Yeah. So I think the only finesse weapons would have been the daggers.
Okay. And knowing that, when I make a hack and slash, if I have one weapon that's a finesse weapon, and I have one weapon that's not, do I roll using my dexterity or do I roll using my strength?
Yeah, I would say roll with whatever weapon is leading.
Leading? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Groovy. So I'm gonna like charge at this thing. Dagger first. Try to like hit it, and then I'm gonna try to stab down at it with the spear in my other hand.
Oh.
That's gonna be 14.
Whoa. Whoa. On your hack and slash?
I got 2 6s.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, excellent. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. You go after the spider like a pro.
That could be a 10.
Damn. Okay. Please describe how you dispose of the spider. You guys are rolling very well.
So I have the dagger like reverse grip in the front hand, and I have the spear kind of at the ready, like also kind of like reverse grip. And like when the thing goes to like, I'm gonna like move at it, and then when it like goes to move at me, I'm gonna kind of like bait it, and then when it backs up a little bit, I'm gonna like jump at it. I'm gonna like stab it once in the eye with the dagger, and then when it like reels back, I'm just gonna like plunge my spear through the like. Do they have any kind of like weird Black Widow type patterns on their back that I'm just gonna like punch through?
Excellent. Gross. Yes. You totally. uh, some spider, innards sploosh up a little bit. Coat your spear and your dagger.
I miss my
dog. Yeah, the spider in front of you is dead. You destroyed it. Danni, what are you doing? Harvey knocked off the spider that was attacking you. You had just crushed some spider eggs. What is up with you?
How many spiders are left? There's just one, right?
There's just one that you can see, but you are definitely hearing some more screeching.
Okay. I would like to use... Oh gosh. Why am I never practical when I choose which stuff I have with me? What is the chance I have like some rope, you think?
Do you have any adventuring gear?
I don't, because you know what? I gave it up to get useless stuff.
Then I would say
pretty low.
Yeah. You don't have any? I don't know what your equipment is like, but I think you would need some sort of gear in order to produce some rope.
Yeah. I put all my weight into armor and weapons, and none of it into like any practical stuff.
Yeah.
And I think, but I haven't really used my staff ever. I think I forgot I had it. Can I just retroactively say I don't and I have an adventuring gear instead? Or is that too metagamey?
I am okay with this. Is anyone else opposed?
That's usually a thing we do. Like if you've literally never used a thing, you can just.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I didn't know he had a staff either. So I think it's fair. I don't have an issue with it. I just want to make sure that you guys also did not have an issue with it.
Yeah. I feel like the way it is like if you could make that switch without telling anybody and no one would ever notice.
It's fine, right? Yeah. Like okay. I agree. Yep. So
actually looking at it, I just realized I'm supposed to have a bigger max load now anyway because I leveled up and my strength went up and I never changed that. So one way or another, I think I could have some adventuring gear. I'm supposed to have one extra weight, but I didn't.
Okay. Did you get that extra capacity because you leveled up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then we'll go ahead and switch out the staff for the adventuring gear since you wouldn't have had an opportunity to, pick up adventuring gear.
Oh, right. Because it's been since we haven't been in town since then. But okay, gotcha. I'll switch it out. Okay. Okay. So if I probably have some rope, then I would like to create a lasso and try to lasso the last spider in a dexterous manner. And can I drop my rock form, or is that my whole turn just to drop my rock form?
I don't think it would take a turn to drop your rock form.
It takes a hold, but I don't know
Oh, it
if
takes-
a hold is a turn, if
it
they're
does-
the same.
It does take a
Ooh,
hold.
They are.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think it would take your like move would be to spend the hold in order to turn back into your halfling form.
Oh, okay. Alternatively, because it takes a hold to turn back early, but if I use all my holds, I turn back anyway. So what if I just do this lasso thing in my rock form?
You probably don't have access to your adventuring gear in your rock form.
Right. Okay. I'll just wait till my next turn. I'm gonna turn back into Halfling Danni.
Okay, cool. So you'll spend your last hold and turn back. Oh, what were you gonna say, Folly?
I mean, I was going to say, I mean, we're not in super strict turn-based combat like D&D. So we
Yeah.
could say Alyssa spends a turn to do something, someone else does something while
And
that's happening, and then
we could
Danny
come back.
goes immediately after that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So we'll do that then. I think that sounds good. Danny, you can go ahead and spend your hold, turn into your halfling form. Harvey,
Yep.
what are you doing while Danny is turning back into her halfling
All
form?
right. I got eyes on this last spider, right?
Yeah.
Within a close range.
Yes.
Okay. Question: is it an action to eat something?
Depends. Huh. You want to eat a mushroom?
Because I would have noticed the tingly sensation wearing off.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I want to turn to Betty, who put a bunch of them on a shish kebab, and just bite one off of it.
I think it would take a move.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay. But just
No, that's definitely not how I want to spend my move.
Okay. I mean, okay, that's fine.
Well, because we have one spider left, and we one-shotted the other two. Like, I don't really think it's worth it to spend a move that way.
Question.
Yeah.
Is throwing something a hack and slash or a volley?
It feels like volley, yeah?
I would
Because volley says when you shoot, and I'm not shooting, I'm throwing. But hack and slash specifically says when you attack a creature at melee, which is not throwing. So I don't know.
I believe it doesn't show on the move set, but I think if we were to look into the rule book, it would say when you use a thrown weapon, you would use the volley action.
You guys mind if I just throw a spear at this spider?
I have objections.
Oh yeah, you wanted to capture it. My
Yep.
bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I also just wanted to kill it.
Okay, then how about this?
Oh,
Here-
oh no, I have an idea. I have an idea for a non-kill.
Okay.
Folly, are your hands full?
I think one of my hands is occupied, but I can get one hand free if needed.
I'm just gonna kind of shove my burning flail into your hand.
Oh my god. I think Folly drops the bow that they're carrying, in order to grab the flail without injuring himself.
Oh no! It doesn't have the dangerous tag, so like you can wield it without being injured. And I'm gonna
That's fair, but also it's on fire.
Well,
and
yeah.
I don't know if Folly doesn't know that it isn't going to hurt them.
And I'm gonna take out my signature weapon and put it into reach mode.
Okay.
And I want to try to not sideswipe, that's not the word. You know, where you just get someone at the legs.
Sweep them.
Sweep them. I want to just fucking sweep them.
Okay. Let's see. I think then that's interesting. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's a defy danger. I think you're specifically.
What do I roll for that again?
That will depend on how you're going about it. Because you can roll strength, dex, con, or whatever. But basically, if you are successful, you can do what you set out to do. But if you fail, the spider's gonna get you.
Okay.
But it sounds like since you're using reach mode, your signature weapon has finesse on it.
It does. I use dexterity for my signature weapon.
Yeah, so go ahead and use do defy danger plus your dexterity.
Sorry, I should clarify. My signature weapon is not a finesse weapon.
Oh, it is not.
I have finesse with all flares.
Thank you. Yes, that's
so much.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
I feel like that's an important clarification.
It is an important clarification. I forgot that, and that is so cool.
It's why I get to use Dex with my burning brand.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah. So go ahead.
So I did already roll.
Okay, perfect.
So that was 10 plus 2, so 12.
Very, very nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, you do exactly that. You whip out your flail. I think you sweep all 8 legs, and it ends up on its back, and its legs are like furiously, dancing around as it tries to roll back onto its legs. I'm gonna go back to Danni because it sounds like they wanted to, do something real quick.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I assume I would know something about spiders. What are the chances this spider would voluntarily leave the eggs? Are they like 0?
Wait, ask your question again? Sorry, I misheard it.
What are the chances a spider would like voluntarily leave their eggs? Are they like close to 0?
This spider, it would probably not voluntarily leave.
All right, gotta do it the old-fashioned way. So I'm gonna use my rope to tie. There, you said that the adolescent one from earlier was like about the size of a dog. What size is this spider again?
Yeah, these guys are much bigger. They are probably smaller than a human, but maybe just barely. They're kind of human sized.
I was definitely picturing them like the fucking Skyrim giant spiders.
Oh no, not this one.
Okay.
Oh, not these ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tie my rope around its fangs and its legs also, like try to hog tie it, and then be like, Betty, I don't think I can lift it, but would you mind? And then I'll if you could, I'll owe you a favor, which you can cash in at any time if you just carry this spider for me.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. What? Why am I carrying the spider here?
Hold on. But before we talk about carrying the spider, I did want to say that that's still going to be a defy danger. Even though it's on its back, it's definitely going to try and resist you, especially if you're going to try and get its fangs.
Can I say
Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry, one more question. This might negate everything. I know some things about spiders. Can little tiny baby spiders survive without their parents?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
And like hatch okay?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, instead of kidnapping this spider, I would just like to take a fat scoop of eggs to go. Because of
Oh,
because of who I
interesting.
am as a person, I would just love to have some cool spider pets. That's how I feel about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, I like that. That's a very cool move.
So we should kill this spider?
Well, I'm gonna leave it tied up, and then I'm gonna walk into the next room. Because now that I have adopted these baby spiders, I can't be accomplice to killing their mother.
Well,
Interesting moral boundaries.
yeah. Well, the thing about the thing about that was, you all hear another screeching sound, as Danny picks up these spider, eggs, and big mama queen spider drops down in front of the exit of this chamber, and bares its fangs at you all, dripping with poison, and does not look happy with the situation. Oh yes, Betty.
Did you ever roll to tie up the spider? Or
Oh.
did you just say
Oh no, because we didn't end up going that route.
No, but Danny did mention that the spider was still rolled up. She did not. Danny did not roll for the spider tied up spider, so I don't know if that spider is tied up currently. If we want to do that roll real quick, we totally can.
Yes, please.
I just want to know before I ignore it. And I'm just like, that spider's tied up. It's fine.
It'll be a defy danger. Exactly. Yeah, it'll be defy danger.
Wait,
I was gonna say.
I would like.
Oh.
Sorry, I meant to say something.
Yeah.
I want to aid.
Oh, okay, excellent. How are you helping?
I just want to get that out there as early as possible.
Perfect. Tell me how you're helping.
I think I'm helping them by, like, you said the spider's on its back, right?
Yes.
Do they have a neck?
Oh, you're asking me about spider anatomy, Zach.
You should have expected this.
I should. That's, you know what, Zach? You are absolutely right. I mean,
the fact that you didn't plan for every possible contingency is really your own fault.
Spiders.
Yeah, how dare you not be an expert on spiders?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I will do better next time.
They don't have a neck.
Spiders, not in the same sense that we do. I mean, because they do. They have a head, and it connects to their body.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what that looks like on a large adult spider. So I'm gonna look up some pictures of some spiders.
Says sideways.
Huh?
They're like a snowman, but sideways. It's like head, ball, abdomen, ball, and then that last part, big oblong ball, biggest ball.
So
yeah, Google says they literally can't turn their heads, so they have like nothing even resembling a neck.
They're like Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
like Batman.
Yeah. So it's like their head is like and then it's like head and then body, or head and then butt. You know, like gross.
Yeah. So I'm taking my flail that's in reach mode, and there's probably like just the slightest little crease, like where the head connects. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of wrap the chain around that before prying open the fangs and putting the flail ball into its mouth.
Okay.
So it's gonna be pissed at me. It's gonna be focused
perfect
on me.
Love it. I love it. That's perfect for an aid because it's gonna open you up to any consequences that may occur. Go ahead, Danny. Roll your defy danger plus dexterity, and go ahead and add +1 due to the aid.
Hey. 8.
Yeah. Excellent. You do it, but I think what happens is, Harvey, when you stick the flail ball into its mouth, you get bit. Bless you.
Fantastic.
And so go ahead and take, how much damage are you taking? take a 1d6 worth of damage, and you become poisoned.
Hey, Devon,
Oh,
guess
man.
Yes, tell me.
what? It was exactly my armor.
Oh, perfect. Oh, how does that look then? I don't think you get poisoned. I think your armor takes it. And so you don't get poisoned.
Just
Excellent.
don't go licking your armor.
Yeah. Gross.
Yes.
Excellent. So the spider's tied up. Danni has a clutch of spider sacks in their arms, and the giant spider queen is blocking the exit that you guys wanted to take. And I think that's where we're going to take our break.